Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Let me show you what selective virtue or selective outrage looks like. This article. This article comes from Sputnik and it's from today, the 28th of October 2022. This is the title. US set to delay Russian oil price cap announcement until after midterms. The report suggests a report. Let's find out. So these guys are going to place an oil cap, price cap on Russian oil, which means Russia will react by saying done with oil for you, no more soup for you, after the midterms. Because in the meantime, what did these guys do? I'm talking politicians. They are tapping 15 million barrels from the United States oil strategic reserves, okay? 15 million barrels again until the elections. After the elections, those 15 are gone. The OPEC, remember, the 2 million a day gets into effect, and we're gonna the price on the gas pump is gonna go like this, shoot up. That's what's gonna happen. So these guys are weasels, and we are considered tards. For the most part, we are. So look who's elected, and look who's leading us, who's in charge of us. Biden, Kamala, McMillan, whatever, Mark Milley, Austin, Blinken, the other guy, Kirby, and another guy that always I forget his name, another weasel, very thin guy, and anyway. So the one that Mohammed bin Salman yelled at when he said, "How about Khashoggi? Smack, smack, smack. Don't you ever mention that name in my presence. Now go and get your candies, take your pants off and go." Anyway, so this is the thing. They play with us. They play with us. So they are waiting for the elections, and then they will show us the real life that we are in. So let's see what these guys are saying, right? Why not? So the Biden administration intends to delay setting a price cap on Russian oil until after the November 8th midterms amid concerns that the fallout could weigh on Democrats standing in the upcoming vote. Probably or possibly. American media reported on Friday, citing sources. Contingency planning, negotiations on price both within the administration and with allies, no such a thing, as well as the OPEC Plus production cut have also contributed to the delay, the report said. The lack of the final details about how the cap will work has left the oil industry wondering whether Russian oil in transit on December 5, an initial deadline, will face sanctions requirements according to the report. The US, Britain and the European Union imposed several packages of sanctions against Moscow in response to its special military operation in Ukraine. The sanctions have exacerbated ongoing problems on the fuel market, resulting in major energy crisis, rising inflation and spiking costs of living around the world. At the same time, the G7 group has been discussing a possible cap on Russian oil prices, but has not been able to reach an agreement. In the meantime, Moscow has warned that the price cap on Russian fuel would result in another major crisis, adding that Russia would respond to such hostile measures. And they said, no more gas for you, no more nothing. Oil. Washington was hoping for a deadline in fuel costs, as the US has been experiencing rising gasoline prices, urging OPEC Plus to boost oil production. However, the group unanimously, it's not only one country, remember, but agreed in early October to decrease oil production by 2 million barrels per day, starting in November, a few days, to uncertainty on global energy markets. Now, the Democrats, or the ones in power, they are in charge of the policy-making mechanism. So that's why I'm saying the Democrats. The one in charge, Democrats, Republicans are the same guys because they're paid by the same masters. Don't get that wrong. So they are looking with one eye at the elections, midterm elections. Why? Because the situation is shitty. in the country, and people will vote with their wallets and their stomachs. That's how they're electricity, TV, no more ladies of the night, beer, games. No, we can't have that. So they will vote with that. So they will have to give you something in your wallet and your stomach. How will they do that? By showing you that life is good. How? You're going to say, oh, did you hear? The gas price went down $1. Wow, we're doing great. I'm going to vote for these guys. We're on the right path. That's how most weasels are in this world. Okay? And they are among us. But you can see them clearly. You just ask them one question and you're going to get the answer and say, okay, here is your ice cream. Go. So this is what's going to, I think it's going on here. The situation, the economy is not in good shape. They keep saying, well, it's strong, the unemployment. And these guys are talking about a recession. We are in a recession based on the definition of a recession. What they say it. But no, there's not a recession. Why? It looks good. It sounds, it looks bad. It sounds bad. That's the only reason. If now would be the Republicans, the other guys would say, oh, that's a recession. Yeah, it is. That's the way it goes. I mean, the rules are rules, you know. I mean, you can't just say, see, I dropped this one, went down. But everybody say, no, it didn't go down, actually. Because if you look the other way, it went up. So, see? Come on. We know it fair, you know. What the hell? But anyway, they're trying to keep the weasels, us, satisfied a little bit. And they do what the ancient Rome used to do at the end of its existence. They gave circus and bread. That means fun, so you are distracted and you are excited, and bread, so you don't. That's exactly what they give us now. The TV right there with all the garbage over there, and they're going to give us for a few seconds maybe some gas, and then the prices are not going to go down with the products that we buy. But that's, not so fast, because here is like you go to fill your gas tank for your car, you go over there, you immediately see 20 cents or $1 on top of whatever you paid yesterday. So that's how the jump is. But it's not the same jump in the, let's say, when you buy milk. It goes a little bit like this, or bread, or things that God forbid, beer. No, I didn't hear anything about the beer. The price is still the same, so yes. Okay, so that's how it goes. And they try to keep it down because the gas is down a little bit now. A little bit is down because it was $4.50 about 2 weeks ago or something. $4.50 for regular, a gallon. I'm not talking about premium. So regular, $4.50, and now it dropped to $3.80 some. And I'm thinking, is this because of the whatever they start extracting and put more on the market, or what's going on? Anyway, this is as I said, a situational outrage. If the Russians are bad, then do everything now. Don't look at, is it now proper? Will I get voted? So that's, situational, all your outrage and virtue. It's like you have a pedophile, and the police knows that guy over there is a pedophile who just, committed a crime, a sex offender guy. And you just say, not right now because it's my daughter's birthday on Monday. I don't want to create a problem and be busy. So let him about 2 weeks to be wandering around. Maybe he's going to perpetrate more crimes, more of those kind of crimes. Because right now it is not politically okay, or my family is going to be a little bit upset if we arrest him right now. Is it a crime or is it not a crime? That's all I care. And that's all you should care. The same. Are the Russians bad? Put that cap. And then you fuck up your country, as you've been doing for the past years. And the same with Europeans. Should we do it now? Should we not? What are you saying, United States? United States is going to tell you depending on whatever they feel comfortable to get elected. So things will be, they will try to keep it rosier economically, financially, until the midterm elections. And then you're going to see the real face of reality. I'm expecting, boom, just say now, take the foot off the pedal and let it be. And you're going to see boom, boom, boom. All these artificial regulations that are put over there. I mean, they're regulations, but they're artificial because they interfere with the normal functioning of a capitalistic society. And it's everywhere, it's been everywhere. And they say, well, we have a capitalist society. Pfft, by definition, but there's so much socialism here that you can't believe it. Oh, what's wrong with socialism? Well, what's wrong? Just Let's get a history book and let's go by name. Let's go. Soviet Union, good? No. China, good? No. Don't give me China now, which is it became what it is because of the capitalism that was investments made over there. Okay, so take what? Take Vietnam. Was it good? Yeah. Okay, was it good? Right. Take the Eastern Europe. Was it good? Yeah. Okay. So you go to, and I don't have to go to other countries on the list. Give me examples. And it's not because, oh my God, it was bad implemented. That's a bad argument. Bad implemented. All of them implemented. They were the Western sanctions. The other guys worked to destroy them as well. It was not like, oh, the capitalists only they worked to destroy their enemy, the communists. That's true. But the communists also, through revolutions, that's how communism. It's a very active ideology. Remember, communism is done by revolutionary movement. They try the same thing. Well, they try to destroy the communism system, or the incentive to work, the incentive to produce, the incentive to save money. Why? Because someone else is going to take care of you. And then what's the incentive? And you're going to have it as much as the guy next to you, or around that kind of thing. So if I don't work and you work, we're going to have almost the same material gain. Is not that what socialism says? No. Okay, my bad then. Well, we can discuss that at a later time, and I promise you we will have a conversation when I'm going to go live, and I'm going to have this kind of in about maybe a month, maybe even less. I'm going to start my live shows with you guys. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.